Have you ever just felt that modern relationships, I don't know, personal, professional, they sometimes feel a bit shallow, maybe transactional?
Oh, absolutely. Like something's missing.
Exactly. And we spend so much time looking at, current psychology for answers.
Yeah.
But what if the real key, the really deep stuff, isn't new? What if it's like thousands of years old? From Vedic Sanskrit philosophy.
That's a fascinating premise. Ancient wisdom for modern bonds.
That's exactly our mission for this deep dive. We're digging into 3 specific Sanskrit concepts from the source material you sent over. Think of it like a really high-res map for making all your connections, well, better, more profound.
And it's important, I think, because these ideas give us words, a vocabulary that English sometimes just doesn't have for these nuances. It's ancient knowledge, yes, but applying it, that takes conscious effort.
Right.
We want you to walk away with tools, actionable things, quick, but thorough, grounded in ideas that have, really lasted.
Okay, let's jump in. The first big one, the foundation really, is Dharma, spelled akanai. Now, we often hear it translated as moral order or duty.
Yeah, or right action, ethical conduct, those are the common ones.
But applied to relationships, it's about showing up with integrity, responsibility, authenticity. Is that fair?
That's a great way to put it. Integrity, responsibility, right action within that context. And what's really interesting is how it clashes with the usual modern approach.
How so?
Well, think about it. If you're prepping for a negotiation or, managing a team conflict, even a tricky family chat, usually the focus is, what can I get out of this?
Right.
What's the best outcome for me?
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Maximize my gain.
Dharma just flips that completely on its head. It asks, what must I uphold here?
Uphold, meaning?
Meaning your integrity, your commitment to fairness, to being transparent, to honoring your word in this specific interaction with this person or group. It forces you to think about your unique role, your specific dharma, you could say.
So it's not just a general rule, but specific to the situation.
Exactly. And sticking to that internal moral compass, even when it's tough or maybe doesn't get you the immediate win.
Yeah.
That's what builds real trust, deep resilience in the relationship. You become reliable.
That makes sense. Consistency breeds trust. Okay, so Dharma provides the ethical how. What about the whites? The feeling, the connection itself.
Ah, yes.
That brings us to Sneha and Prema, Pina. I saw this in the text, and it really struck me how precise Sanskrit is here, unlike our single word love. Can you break those down?
Yes, this is where the language really shines, Sneha. Think of it as that deep, nurturing fondness. It's the warmth, the ease, the kind of steady affection that helps relationships handle bumps in the road, conflict, stress. Sneha helps absorb that.
Like a stable foundation, comfortable.
Precisely. It's consistent, foundational. Then you have Prema.
And Prema is?
Oh, very different. Prema is the highest form. Profound, selfless love. Its real power is that it's universal. It's about seeing the essential nature, the Atman, the soul, basically in everyone.
Everyone. Regardless of
who they are, what they look like, their temporary behavior, their mistakes. You're seeing past all that superficial stuff.
So wait, how does seeing the Atman, the soul, actually change, like a day-to-day interaction? Why does that matter practically?
Because it stops you from judging purely on the surface. You stop reacting only to someone's bad mood or their mistake or their job title. You connect with something deeper, unchanging.
Ah, okay. So you relate to their core, not just their current actions.
Exactly. And that practice, seeing beyond the noise, transforms even simple interactions. It builds real connection, especially crucial for getting through rough patches in any relationship.
Wow. Okay, that leads perfectly into the third concept, which felt, well, maybe the most mind-bending. The phrase aham tvai snihami, often just translated as, I care for you.
Right, a simple translation.
But the literal meaning is much richer, isn't it? Something like, I find affection, sneha, in you.
Yes, and that phrasing is critical. Why the focus on the I find? It's fascinating because the emphasis is entirely on the internal experience of the self. My experience.
Not on the other person's qualities or actions.
Correct. It's not, you are worthy of affection or you make me feel affectionate. It's, I discover this feeling within myself when I engage with you. And notice it uses, Sneha, that foundational fondness we talked about.
Suggesting this self-realization is kind of the starting point.
Exactly. The ancient wisdom here is profound. The capacity for connection, for Sneha, it's already inside you. It's an internal thing.
So you're not creating it, no. They act more like a mirror. Engaging with them allows you to recognize the love, the sneha, that's already potential within your own heart.
Okay, hold on. If I'm understanding this right, this changes everything for people who feel they need external validation or affection. It completely flips the script on dependency. It fosters genuine self-sufficiency. If that capacity for connection originates inside you,
then giving affection isn't about needing something back.
exactly, it becomes an overflow of your own inner fullness. It's not a transaction, not a plea for validation. It leads to much healthier, non-dependent relationships. It moves beyond some limitations of, say, modern attachment theory.
So let's recap these tools. We have Dharma, acting with integrity, responsibility, and context.
Yeah.
Then Sneha and Prema, cultivating both foundational warmth and that deeper soul-level compassion. And finally, Aham Tvaya Snehami, realizing affection is an internal capacity, fostering self-sufficiency. 3 powerful concepts.
Powerful, ancient tools for enriching connection. And that leads us to the final thought we want to leave you with.
Go on.
If this capacity for profound connection for Sneha truly resides within you, if your affection is an overflow, not a need, how does that change who you choose to engage with? And maybe more importantly, what responsibility do you now hold for the depth and quality of your own relationships?
Something to really sit with.